It's crazy to say this, but one of the biggest events in our fine city is happening. New York City is one of the big four of fashion, aka one of the fashion capitals of the world. And soon the top brass from fashion brands around the world will be in the Big Apple for New York Fashion Week. And this year, for the first time ever, you can watch some of the runway shows from the rink at Rockefeller Center. The Council of Fashion Designers of America teamed up with Rock Center and it's going to host some of the live streams throughout the week, which is fantastic. A great idea. And while we enter a new season, our fashion is obviously evolving. At Fashion Week this year, one Long Island native and New York City-based designer is using Fashion Week to give back. Randi Rahm designs have been worn by the likes of no one you've ever heard of, Beyonce, Billy Porter, Chita Rivera, and so many more. And joining us this morning, thank goodness for us, along with Joe Lanteri, the founder of New York City Dance Alliance Foundation. That was a mouthful, but I needed to tee the people up at home for all this greatness.
Great.
How are you guys doing today?
Fabulous.
Fabulous.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. This is a real treat for us. So you grew up on Long Island. When did you know that fashion was going to be your thing, or did fashion find you?
Fashion found me.
Yeah.
I'm an artist that found my way into the fashion world.
Right. Did you have icons? Were you recreating Madonna's one glove thing? And
No, I was probably recreating Dior in the 50s.
Don't be ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous. I love this idea of fashion as an evolution because it is so intrinsically a part of who we are, whether we think about it, I think, consciously or not. You call what you've designed an evolution, not a collection. Why that choice of words?
Because I think people are their own fashion, and we're always evolving. And no matter what, you should dress for yourself. I believe if you feel good about what you look in the mirror, that's the fashion you should be wearing. Right. So it always evolves a little bit, but it keeps in what's good for you, and it makes you feel good.
Right. I like that concept better than, oh, this year it's all about fill in the blank, because fill in the blank may look horrible on you,
well,
but you're still going to wear it. Right.
Those are trends.
Right.
And you've picked a trend here and there that might work with you,
right.
You know, but just because it said to wear hot pink and it doesn't look well on you, buy that hot pink bag or the hot pink shoes.
On
and
sale
there
even,
you go.
right, and there you go. So how are you using this show to give back? Because I love this idea.
Well, I love to dance myself, and I was always in the arts, and I met Joe, and it became love at first sight. And I love what he represents and what he does, which he will tell you. And I just think it's such a wonderful thing to combine fashion, which is out there so people hear what's going on, and combined it with a cause that's so important, the New York City Dance Alliance, which help students navigate through scholarships and foundations and help them to get the education that they need.
And we're teeing you up, Mr. Joe. Tell us about.
So I've been very fortunate that I've been in the dance world for a while, and I'm going to give her some cred because not only does she do fashion clearly, but she truly is an artist. I mean, music, visual arts, dance, and she loves it all. And I think this was the synergy. This was the connection. When we met through Chita Rivera. I'm fortunate to produce and direct the Chita Rivera Awards here in New York City. I'm very involved in the dance world here in New York City. And in 2010, I started a foundation because I know lots of young dancers that have big dreams and would love to go on and pursue their career and their training, but sometimes they feel like the cost of going to a college program is prohibitive.
Right.
And you're seeing that more and more. So we're helping out. So what parent wouldn't like another $10, $15, $20, $25,000 to support their dancer? And when it started, I thought we were supporting dance. Now I realize we're supporting an entire generation of leaders that are going to go on to do some great things. And you're going to meet some of them today.
Well, I was just going to say.
You're going to meet some of them today.
I understand we are going to see some of these young people who are going to benefit from this synergy. So you have a couple of looks?
Absolutely. Here we go.
Do we call them students, models?
They're different places in their careers. Let's say that.
You know, so am I.
Yeah.
So let's Let's start off with our first model. Tell us who the model is and what the model is
So
wearing.
you're meeting Isabel.
Hi, Isabel.
She is our youngest dancer with us here today. She's originally from Utah, and she received a scholarship from our foundation, and she's currently using that scholarship, about to start her second year at Pace University.
Wow,
Yeah.
this is fantastic. So is this what the show will look like? Will there be dancing along with?
Oh, absolutely.
It's a party.
I always have an event that's a party, but this is going to be a special dance party.
Oh my gosh, very exciting. Thank you, Isabel. Gorgeous all around. Next up, who do we have?
So next, they're originally from Phoenix. This is Colton.
Look at that high kick. Look at that extension. Stop
Colton
it.
took their scholarship to the Juilliard School, and from Juilliard really took Broadway by storm, and is 2 weeks away from starting the newest Broadway project, Death Becomes Her, is coming to Broadway. They'll start rehearsals in 2 weeks.
Wow, congratulations. Gorgeous ensemble, by the way.
Thank you.
Really, really gorgeous ensemble. I love that. And use the scholarship to go to Juilliard.
Yes.
Yes.
Going to Broadway.
Yes.
No big deal.
Yes.
No big deal.
Yes.
And last but certainly
And
not
this
least.
talented young woman, is also originally from Utah. She received her scholarship and took it to Marymount Manhattan College here in the city. And she is currently one of the featured dancers with Parsons Dance Company here in New York City.
Wow.
So she's been doing very well.
Wow. I saw that pirouette. It was not lost on me. Also, gorgeous ensemble. I love all the flowiness of all the fabric.
You could definitely see the music and the dance in always in all my collections. I really bring that to everything that I do.
Absolutely. I'm going to ask all the models to come back out, but that begs the question, how does this work? How do you come together and decide, okay, this is what the move is going to be, this is the ensemble? Is it...
Well, first I meet the people,
Yes.
and then place the right coloration or the right garment that I feel fits them and their personality.
And you did a
then
great
I let them
job.
do their own thing.
And that's it.
Because it comes from within, and they're
That's
very
right.
happy.
That's right. One more thank you to all of our models and continued success. My goodness, if folks at home would like to donate, what's the best way that they can go about doing that?
They can go to the website, which is nycdafoundation.net. But we have a text to donate, as well as a QR code. If they scan that QR code that's on your screen right now, it'll pop right up and they'll be able to make a quick donation.
Fantastic.
And that'll be greatly appreciated.
I'm sure it will. Thank you both so much.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you,
It was a
Marisol.
pleasure.
This was a real treat.
It was a pleasure. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much.